A very cheerful welcome to our esteemed chief guest. My name is Avyuk Dhacha.
And my name is Shiva Sharma, and today we both have gathered to host this event.
Now, I would thank to our student teachers and our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Shipsing Sir, for gracing this event with his presence.
You all are humbly welcome to Shaping Champions, where learning begins with love and grows with logic. We promise a day full of learning, joy, creativity, and inspiration.
Light display darkness and knowledge displays ignorance. With this beautiful thought in our mind, I warmly invite our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Chief Guest, and our staff members to come on the stage for lighting the lamp and marking the auspicious beginning of today's program.
Now, may I have Mannat, Rohini, Shine, Anvika, and Yashasvi to perform Deep Mantra on the stage.
आगे आ जाओ बीच में आ जाओ शांत हो चलो हाँ सचिन सर साइड में आ जाओ ऐसे रुक जाओ देखो आप फोटो देंगे पहले
दीप ज्योति परम ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दना दीपो हरतु मे पापम दीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं करोतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुख संपदा द्वेष बुद्धि विनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमोस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमोस्तुते ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरु ज्योति नमोस्तुते. Thank you to respective dignitaries for lighting the lamp and marking the auspicious beginning of today's program.
Shaping Champions is a dynamic public program organized for the student of Gangchuan International, designed to nurture confidence, character, and leadership in young minds. The platform empowers students to express their ideas, share their perspectives, and develop essential communication skills through speeches, presentations delivered entirely by students.
The program reflects a shared communicant where students, teachers, and parents work together to shape well-rounded champion for the future. Students take center stage, showcasing their talent, creativity, and courage. Teachers act as a mentors and guide, helping students refine their skills and discover their potential. Parents play a visual support role, encouraging the motivating learns as they grow in confidence and self-belief.
Shaping Champions is more than speaking event. It is celebration of growth, collaboration, and empowerment. By fostering teamwork, discipline, effective communication, and the program aims to build champions who are confident speaker, responsible individual, and future leaders to ready to face challenges with clarity and conviction.
So the next participant is Anvi.
Once there was a boy named Ayan, loved storytelling. He has a vivid imagination and would weave incredible stories in his mind. But when he came in front of people, he froze. His hands would shake and his mind would go to be blank. He believed that he is never meant for public speaking. One day his teacher noticed this fear and gave him a challenge. Ayan, just tell me a story of 1 minute every day. No audience judged me. Nervous but willing, Ayan started. At first his voice trembled, but slowly he became more comfortable. Then his teacher pushed him to a small further. Now tell your story to a small group of classmates. He hesitated, but did it. To his surprise, they loved it. Over time, Ayan built his confidence step by step. Eventually, he won storytelling competition in front of hundreds of people. What changed? It was not a magic. It was practice, persistence, and the courage to start. Courage to start. So, what is self confidence? Self confidence is not about being fearless, it's about taking action despite the fear. It's not about knowing all answers, it's about trusting yourself enough to find them. Many people think that confidence is you either have or don't, but truth is it's a skill, just like learning to ride a bicycle and playing an instrument. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. So, how can we build self confidence like Ayan built? There are three simple ways. Number one, start smaller. Confidence grows with small wins. If public speaking scares you, start talking in front of mirror. If you are afraid to share your work, start with a close friend. Small steps lead to be a big breakthrough. Number two, reframe failure. Many people fear failure, but failure is not the opposite of success. It's the part of the journey. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He once said, I have not failed, I have just found 1,000 ways which don't work. Every mistake is a lesson, not a setback. Number three, trust yourself. Often we are our own worst critics. We will tell to ourselves, I am not good enough, I can't do this. But what if we will talk to ourselves like a friend? Would you say to your friend he is not capable? No. So change your self-talk. Instead of I can't, say I'll try. Instead of I am not good enough, say I am learning. Remember Ayan, he was not born confident. He built it step by step, and so can you. Confidence is not about being fearless. It's about taking action despite the fear. First step is always harder, but if you take it, you realize you are capable all along. So, trust in yourself, take that step and watch how confidence transforms your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Anju.
Now I invite Miss Urvi to come forward and present their word. Please clap for her.
There was a man named Raj who was brilliant at his job, but there was one problem. He never spoke up in meetings. Every time he had a thought, he hesitated. What if I say something stupid? What if they judge me? One day his manager pulled him aside and said, Raj, I see you thinking. I know you have great ideas. Why don't you share them? Raj admitted. He was afraid of being wrong to share them. His manager smiled and said, Raj, the people who succeeded aren't the ones who never make mistakes. They are the ones who are willing to take a chance. That stuck with Raj. In next meeting, he forced himself to speak up just once. His hands were sweaty. His heart was racing, but he did it. And guess what? No one laughed, no one judged. In fact, his idea was appreciated in the meeting. Slowly, he started speaking more. A year later, he was not just contributing in meetings, he was leading the meetings. What changed? He didn't suddenly become fearless. He simply stopped waiting for confidence and started acting despite it. Now, the question is, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is not about having no fear. It is about trusting yourself to figure things out. It is a bridge between doubt and action. We hold ourselves back from the opportunities. And how do you build self-confidence? Here are three simple but powerful ways to build self-confidence. Number one, act first, feel confident later. Many people think confidence comes from action, but in reality, confidence comes from action. Confidence is not about having no fear. It is about trusting in yourself. Our second point is reframe fear as growth. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, see it as a signal that you are growing. If something makes you nervous, it's probably pushing you towards something greater. Number 3, celebrate small wins. Con- Confidence is built step by step. Took a risk. If celebrate small wins. If it wasn't perfect, celebrate that too. Because small wins create momentum and momentum creates confidence. Raj's story is a reminder that confidence isn't about having no fear. It is about trusting yourself to act despite it. You have not to be the loudest person in the room or the most fearless person. You just have to believe in yourself and enough to try. So the next time fear tells you to stay silent, to hold back, or to doubt yourself, ask yourself, what if I can? Go for that opportunity. Speak up once. Because confidence didn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. Thank you and have a nice day.
Wow, great confidence. Well done.
So the next participant is Mr. Ansh.
I have a friend who's very good at studies, but she never raised her hand in the class. Not because she didn't know the answer, but because a small voice inside he had kept saying, "What if I am wrong? What if they laugh?" One day, the teacher asked a question. She knew the answer clearly. This time, instead of listening to fear, she slowly raised her hand. The answer was correct. The class didn't laugh. The teacher smiled. Nothing magical changed this day, except one thing that she realized. I was capable all along. The moment is what self confidence really is. Self confidence is not about perfect. Self confidence, it is not about being better than others. Self confidence is believing in yourself even when you feel afraid. Every successful person you admire once doubted themselves. The difference is they didn't let doubt stop them. But but the question is, how can we be confident? Let me give you three magical tips. Number first, trust your efforts, not just result. Confidence grows when you respect the efforts you put in, even if the outcome is not perfect. Every attempt teaches you something. Number second, stop comparing your journey with others. Everyone has a different place, different thing, different story. But the moment you compare, confidence disappears. Number third, speak kindly to yourself. The way you talk to yourself matters. Replace "I can't" with "I am learning." Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. Remember, confidence is not something you are born with. Remember, confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you are built step by step, choice by choice. Believing in yourself because you are far more capable than you think. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Ansh.
I request Mr. Arnav to grace on the stage with their words. Please clap for her.
Do you know who is one of the best cricketers of the world? Yes. Yes, Sachin Tendulkar. When we hear the name Sachin Tendulkar, we think of glory, greatness, and sacrifices. But very few people know the painful story behind the greatness. Sachin was not born a legend. He was a restless, mischievous boy in Mumbai. Everyone say him, the boy will rule the cricket. But one person, his coach, Ramakant Arkar, was something more. He taught Sachin for 4 to 8 hours under a burning sun whole of the day. To teach him focus, he put one rupee coin on the stumps and said, "You can take it only if you stay, not out." This one rupee coin taught Sachin a big lesson. At 16 years old, he moved alone across the Mumbai with his kit bag bigger than him. The other children were playing, but Sachin was practicing. Sometimes he suffered from hunger, sometimes tired, but he never complained. At 18 years old, he faced world ranges bowler at Pakistan. The ball hit his face. Blood came out. Doctor said don't to play, but Sachin said no. With cotton in his nose, he backed to the bat. Because dream doesn't stop when things get painful. When he failed, the nation cried. When he succeeded, the nation celebrated. But he never gave up. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnav. So the next participant is Mannat.
A young boy named Ayan loved storytelling. He had a vivid imagination and would weave incredible stories in his mind. But when he came in speaking in the front of people, he froze. His hand would shake, his thought would go dry, and his mind would go blank. He believed he wasn't meant for public speaking. One day, his teacher noticed his fear and gave him a challenge. And just tell the story in the small group of classmates. He started. At first, his voice was trembled, but slowly he became more comfortable. Then his teacher pushed him a little further. Ayan, just tell your story in the small group of classmates. He hesitated but did it, and to his surprise, everybody loved it. Over time, he built his confidence. Eventually, he won storytelling competition in front of hundreds of people. What changed? It wasn't the magic, it was the practice, persistence, and the courage to start. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence isn't about being afraid. It's about take action despite of fear. Self-confidence isn't about knowing every answer. It's about trust yourself enough for themselves. Many people believe that confidence is something that you have or don't. But the truth is, self-confidence is a skill. Just like learning to ride a bicycle. So, how can we build self-confidence like Ayan did? So, there are 3 simple steps. Number 1. Start small. Confidence grows with the small wins. If you scares public speaking, start with talking in the front of mirror. If you are afraid of sharing your work, start with your close friend. Number 3. Reframe failure. Most people fear failure, but the failure is a part of our journey. Failure is a part of our journey. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. But he says he wasn't failed. He have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So, every failure is a lesson, not a setback. Number 3. Trust yourself. Often we are our own worst critics. We tell ourselves, I am not good enough or I can't do this. What will happen if you talk yourself like a friend? Would you tell your friend they aren't capable? No, so change your self-talk. Instead of I can't say I will try. Instead of I'm not good enough, say I'm learning. Remember Ayan. He failed thousands. Remember Ayan. He wasn't born confident. He have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And you can. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about take action despite of fear. The first step is always hardest. The ones you take, you will realize you were capable all along. So, believe in yourself, take the step and watch how the confidence change your life. Thank you.